Hello friends, welcome back to the next module of this chapter. Today in this module we are going to study about modes of excretion. Now previously in the module we have studied based on the nitrogenous waste, the modes of excretion are of three types. One is the ammonotelism where there is expulsion of ammonia. The next one is ureotelism where there is expulsion of urea, and the next one is uricotelism where there is expulsion of uric acid. Now these are the three different modes of excretion. Now let's see all of them in more detail. So today we are going to cover ammonotelism, ureotelism and uricotelism, and we are going to do a comparative study of all these three modes of excretion. Now starting with ammonotelism, it is excretion of ammonia. What is ureotelism, my friends? It is excretion of urea. And uricotelism is excretion of uric acid. Next, organisms which show or expel or excrete ammonia, they are called as ammonotelic organisms. The animals which excrete urea as their excretory waste, they are called as ureotelic organisms. And the organisms which excrete uric acid as their excretory waste, it is called as uricotelic organism. Now, ammonia is formed by oxidative deamination of amino acid and it occurs in liver. So this is how your ammonia is formed in your liver. Urea is formed by ornithine cycle or urea cycle, which also occurs in the same organ, that is liver. And uric acid is formed by ionosinic pathway, which also occurs in liver. So this was the formation of the excretory waste. To expel ammonia, each single gram of ammonia requires 300 to 500 ml of water. So basically animals which are having abundance of water in their vicinity, they will excrete ammonia. Urea, however, requires only 50 ml of water, and uricotelic organisms, they require 10 ml of water. So uricotelic would be seen in animals a very minimal amount of water, or which are having only minimal amount of water inside their body. And ammonia is a highly toxic waste, urea is a less toxic waste compared to ammonia, and uric acid is the least toxic waste of all the three waste. Energy needed is very little for ammonia, and for urea the energy requirement is moderate, and the highest energy is required for formation of uric acid. So that were the differences of ammonotelism, ureotelism and uricotelism. Now let's see all the different points together. So for this one movement, you should pause the video here and see all the difference point comparative study of the excretory waste. So you can just pause this video here and see all the differences present in the box. Now let's see what are the examples, which are the organisms which show these different modes of excretion. So first of all, let's see for ammonotelism. Ammonotelism is seen in aquatic invertebrates. So aquatic invertebrates show excretion of ammonia, along with fishes such as bony fishes which are present in fresh water, larvae of insects and amphibians, and in amphibians especially their larvae called as tadpole, which shows ammonotelism, and this ammonia is excreted via their skin, gills and kidney. In ureotelism, it is seen in marine fishes such as sharks and rays, in adult amphibians like frog and toad. So my friends, please notice a difference here that the larva of amphibians which stays in water excretes ammonia, and the adults of amphibians, they excrete urea. Aquatic reptiles such as turtle and alligator also show ureotelism, and all the mammals excrete urea as their excretory waste. Now let's see uricotelic organisms, insects, birds and land reptiles. Basically this organism have a very minimal amount of water present in their vicinity, and as well as they can't take a lot of water inside their body. That's why they excrete uric acid, which requires very less water to excrete, along with land snails, and this is a very advantageous mode of excretion for animals which are specially living in deserts. So that were the organisms which show different modes of excretion. Now, in some person, due to defective metabolism, there is excess of uric acid getting deposited inside the joints of the bones, which causes a highly painful condition called as arthritis. So here in this image you can see the joint which is present in the thumb. There is a deposition of uric acid crystal which causes the friction between the bones, which leads to a painful condition. This is called as gout. Now let's see the other mode of excretion. Now, other than ammonotelism, ureotelism and uricotelism, there is also one more rare mode of excretion, that is guanotelism. Here the organisms excrete guanine as their excretory waste. The organism which shows guanotelic mode are penguins, arachnids comprising of spiders and scorpions. That was all for this module, my friend. Today in this module we learned about modes of excretion. In the next module we would be learning about human excretory system, and we will also cover in detail about kidney and their external features. Till that time, take care.